Lord TV Chowdhary, who's Managing Director at Premier Explosive, for this exclusive conversation with regard to that acquisition. Mr. Chowdhary, great having you. First off, let me start off with what the potential now suddenly looks like. What's the changed potential looking like? Especially, let me start with the naval side of things. How large is this going to be in terms of the integration, and have you already started seeing some synergies, at least at a customer level, or it's still wait and watch?
It's more in wait and watch, but yeah, we have already noticed some of the areas where we have advantage by having association with Apollo Microsystems, because they are very strong in electronics and communication systems. And we being strong in high energy materials, propellants, and all those. So definitely it appears to be a real good marriage between both.
Okay. Mr. Chowdhary, any conversations whatsoever with existing customers, not just on naval, but even otherwise? And any conversations with regard to what the potential of this or the synergies of this transaction could be and how quickly they could materialize?
Yeah, we have communicated with all our customers and our other stakeholders and informed them about it. And yeah, several questions and all we had to answer. And people understood the potential for this association, and also our customers also realized that. So I think we are in good hands now.
Mr. Chowdhary, has this stake buy or acquisition already opened up access to new customers or programs? Are you already getting inquiries?
Yeah, no, the same old inquiries are there. Now, one of the important things which is now latest is the private sector is being given the missile integration, total missile production. So that is one of the areas, whereas now up till now, Premier is doing the rocket motors where the propellants and energetic materials is our specialty. And Apollo systems are doing the electronics and the communication and other systems, onboard systems. So now this government's initiative of bringing private sector for the entire missile manufacture to meet the global demand and all those is definitely going to help this association.
You've also got the land parcel in AP, which is there is still some clarity required. Any clarity emerging on that parcel? Your conversations with the government with regard to the pricing of that, and your conversations with Apollo Micro as to whether that is actually required or not. Is there any clarity there?
We are okay. That was one of the parcels, land parcels AP, where we expected a good price because we require large area. But in terms of price, we are not very happy with what is offered from AP. In the meantime, the other areas also it has opened up. So we are looking at Telangana itself and Tamil Nadu and other areas.
AP is now parked on the side. That's not something that will materialize, right? Okay. But you are looking to acquire land. Will it be the same size? Because AP was large also in size, from my understanding.
Yeah, it's needed because with all the growth and all the potential business which is coming up for the exports orders and all those, yeah, we definitely require and we are looking around.
And just with regard to the overall top line for FY27, 600 crore was your guidance. You still continue to maintain that, but you've done maybe 15-17% of that in Q1. So you're a bit short, if I can term it as that. What keeps you comfortable, and what's going to kind of help with the bridge?
See, the 600 is our target, even now it is. And up till now, it appears we are going strong. The first quarter, because of the deliveries not made, but they are already produced and were in the stock. So the total turnover remained at a lower level. But second quarter, we are expecting better performance with all those stocks moving out.
Are you still sticking by with that 15 to 20% EBITDA guidance for FY27?
Yeah, we still stick to that because of the visibility what we have. Yes.
Anything changes from an FY28 standpoint, Mr. Chaudhary, as things start to get clearer with regard to how Apollo Micro comes in? Any thoughts on how FY28 could shape up? Could there be any meaningful change in terms of execution?
In terms of, okay, I'll start with first of all the business. We right now we are apart from the rocket motors, propellants, and then missile integration and all those, we are also into now mines, land mines, which are very much needed by army, and then we have already qualified in some of the mines, and very seriously we are going with it, and this is going to bring the needed additional income in the next financial year and up to 2028. In addition to that, they are also now making payloads for loitering munitions. To several loitering munition manufacturing companies are with us for the payloads, and that also appears to be a good area of business where the growth can come. And in addition to that, our order book for exports has increased further. So between all these things, we find a good potential in that. And in these areas, I think we can get a good support from Apollo Microsystems in the landmines.
And to try and cater to this expanded order book, would you have to incur any further capex? And with Apollo Micro on board now, does the capital structure itself change at all?
No, as on date, we don't require any more capex. This is because we still have the facilities which we need to use. We are waiting for the clearance from the customer side because defense products need to be cleared and all those. That is in the process. Once that is done, we will be straight away into the business. The orders we are already holding. So for the current year, we are not looking around for any capex. Whatever capex we have planned, that we already have the internal accruals, and also we have supports from our banks and other things. So current year, that's what the status is.
Mr. Chaudhary, just this synergy between you and Apollo, what does this do to order book? Could you give us a perspective? Does it double order book maybe over the next 1 to 2 years? What should that expectation be that investors are able to start penciling in?
See, we have not yet looked at each other's order books and other things. That I think has little more time is needed for that. So, but otherwise, from what we are privy to the information which everybody knows about, that is the public information, we find a good potential as on date. That much only I can say.
Okay, Mr. Chaudhary, thank you so much for coming in and speaking to us, giving us that perspective.
Thank you.